Devastation on the island of Maui, where that wildfire has claimed dozens of lives and left thousands scrambling for safety and tourists off the island.
Yeah, Maui, usually a paradise, now smoldering after hurricane-force winds whipped the fire across the island.
All right, here we go. Max Gorden has been all over this, and he's on the ground this morning. Max.
Hey, good morning. Well, it was a pretty alarming view as we were coming into Maui. You can see out of the airplane window fires burning. Luckily, as the hours have passed overnight, fire conditions have calmed down a little bit. The winds have died down. Behind me, firefighters are just keeping a lookout on one hotspot, making sure it doesn't grow out of control. Really, though, folks don't necessarily know why these fires started. Officials are still investigating, but when they did start on Tuesday, this island really was ripe for fire. Things were extremely dry, the humidity was very low, and then Hurricane Dora, spinning a few hundred miles to the south, whipped up winds. We had winds in the 70, 80-mile-per-hour range. That not only made it very difficult for firefighters to tame the flames, but also firefighting aircraft couldn't lift off. They couldn't make those bucket drops from helicopters, and that also made things very difficult. The town of Lahaina, a beautiful historic town where lots of people love to go take a vacation, that is unfortunately burned to the ground, unrecognizable at this hour. Block after block of homes and businesses just burnt to cinders. Some people had to escape the flames by jumping into the ocean. Harrowing scenes. The lieutenant governor says that it's going to take a long time for folks here to get back on their feet.
Road to recovery will be long. The damage to the infrastructure, it's not just buildings. I mean, these were small businesses that invested in Maui. These were local residents. And, we need to figure out a way to help a lot of people in the next several years and to build some of these structures.
Meanwhile, there's been a massive effort underway to get people off of the island. So far, around 11,000 people have been flown out of Maui. The message from officials to tourists is stay away from the island. Now is not the time to come. Meanwhile, around 2,000 residents here have had to be evacuated. Many of them don't have homes to go back to. Back to you.
Indeed. Max, so as they evacuate the tourists off the island, are they flying them just to another island or back to mainland USA?
Yeah, a lot of people have made their own plans on where they're going to go to next, though there has been a shelter established on the island of Oahu in Honolulu at the convention center there for people who don't have anywhere else to go or maybe weren't able to make plans. But officials here say that a lot of folks have actually booked other hotels, other accommodations, and other islands in the chain are still open for business. They really want to hammer that home that even if you're not going to Maui, there are other beautiful islands to explore.
Indeed. All right, Max, thank you very much. A little after 2 a.m. there in Hawaii.
Okay, let's talk to someone who lives there, who actually escaped. His name is Clint Haansen. He is a local real estate broker and barely escaped the fires yesterday. Tell us what yesterday was like. How'd you get out, and where did you go, Clint?
Well, I've been fortunate enough to live on Maui for close to 40 years, or 30 years. And I was over in Lahaina for work, and I have a business out there, Maui Paintball, but mainly I was out there for real estate. And we were doing our checklist, and I was talking to my client. I'm like, you need to be prepared. These winds are pretty dramatic. You're not going to have power for at least another 24 hours. Hit the grocery store, be ready. But I'm getting out of here. And I was fortunate enough to miss the fire by about a half an hour. And in talking to friends and family that are out there, it is, of course, complete devastation, as you can see by all the pictures. This isn't just a fire that moved through. There's 200-foot tall fire cyclones, that firestorm that came through and burnt the entire harbor down to the water line. We're still working on the process of recovering our loved ones. They say it's 36 people have passed away, but everybody knows that number is going to be dramatically higher. We want to get out there. We want to look. There's people standing by with chainsaws, water, and we want to get out to our people. Yeah. But, understandably, they're preventing that because there's just no infrastructure in place, and they can't handle that influx of people right now. So we stand by. We're seeing, the stories come in, but it's not just Lahaina that's been hit by the fire. We, of course, there's been 3 distinct major fires, and 2 of them just kind of merged into one large fire that spread from Kihei to upcountry.
Right.
Initially, the fire that was in West Maui was under control. And then, of course, upcountry was dealing with massive evacuations. A lot of our reef sources were spread thin. And then when that fire happened in Lahaina so rapidly, we were just caught off guard.
Man.
Well, I've been scanning and scouring shelter lists to try to find out about my friends and where they're at. Fortunately, my friend Michael survived. He was talking to his mom on the phone, telling him, please take care of his daughter, that he loves her. And we didn't hear from him for the rest of the day, but fortunately he's doing okay, but he's lost everything.
Well, thank goodness. I know Maui, the #1 industry there, obviously tourism, and with Lahaina town gone, that's going to impact the people who live there like you do. We've been showing some of your drone video, which is extraordinary given the fact that they had hurricane winds. Lahaina's the town where if anybody ever had their kids take a surf school in Maui, that's where it happened. And that town is gone, you say. That's also where the little harbor was. Have you heard, Clint, any stories of people seeing the fires coming, jumping on a boat and going out into the Pacific to let it blow over?
Yeah, you know, I grew up with the Coons, and they are the owners of Trilogy, and they lost multiple boats. In addition to that, Kelly Bryce owns a boat company. He's been interviewed as well. He was part of the citizen rescue efforts to go out there, and he rescued 50 people. And, you know, other boats were coming in on the radio, hey, you know, we've got kids that we were trying to reunite with their family. We don't want to go through the channel because of the bodies and exposing the kids to it. You know, he saw, you know, bodies in the water, bodies on the break wall. And it's just really apocalyptic is the word you keep hearing over and over again, because it really has been like hell out there.
So, Clint, how would you rate the communication? You seem all over this. Who was giving you information? What were you using as resources? You have a shortwave radio? Were you relying on AM on the news? How did you know all this?
A lot of it is connecting to people, family, and friends, people that have gone out there. You know, my friend Kamu jumped on a moped when he knew things were blocked off, and he went out and went through the police checkpoint that were preventing people so that he could get out and rescue his family. And a lot of these stories are people we know and that we're live streaming and trying to get to their families. But once you get out to Lahaina, it was a dead zone. Now we're starting to get some feedback. We're starting to reconnect with our family, but I've been, like I said, scouring the shelter lists, trying to see who's been accounted for, but there's at least a dozen friends that I haven't heard of in 48 hours, and we're really trying to connect.
Clint, are most people getting in their cars and going to the other side of the island? Are they getting on, trying to find flights out of there? Are they getting on boats?
You know, most of them that I know that we've been able to reconnect is staying with family and friends on the island. And this is, you know, the Governor Josh Green declared a state of emergency for housing over a month ago. I mean, our housing situation is already in disaster levels. We have a short of almost 10,000 homes on the island. So right now with this fire, it is just really exacerbated the issue. So right now we need to work on emergency shelters and any extra beds that we've got. You know, people are saying, hey, come stay at my house. And Maui's coming to get better together the best way it can. But right now we're just trying to get out there to help and search for our loved ones and check on their properties, but it's looking like total devastation in Lahaina town. And that's really the residential hub of the island. You know, it's not like there's a lot of hotels out there. Ainanalu is one of the resident vacation rental condos, and it's just been burnt to the ground. The historic Pioneer Inn is completely gone. But fortunately, the hotel districts are mostly untouched. But really, it's the residents that are in absolute dire need right now for a place to live, and that's what we're working on.
Clint, exit question, and I don't know if you know the answer to this. I know that a lot of people are looking in thinking, how can I help? In the New York Post today, they talk about people can donate to the Maui United Way, the Maui Food Bank, the American Red Cross. Is there any charity or something you can tell us?
I wouldn't necessarily recommend the Red Cross. They're fabulous. But Maui United Way, if you want to do the maximum impact, my 3 favorite charities are definitely the Maui United Way, the Maui Food Bank, and Friends of the Children's Justice Center. If you're looking to benefit and help Maui's children, please reach out to Friends of the Children's Justice Center of Maui. Of course, Maui United Way, phenomenal services. For the Maui people, call 211 for any resources, and they'll be able to connect you to try to get you home.
Clint, are they saying what started this?
You know, there's a lot of conjecture. There was a fire that they were able to get under control. They think it might have started back up. There's talk about maybe it's power lines, perhaps homeless were trying to cook food. You know, there's a lot of stories, but there's no facts at this point.
Okay, well, Clint, you have been our eyes and ears out there. You were really good at describing the situation. We thank you very much. Stay safe and good luck